Today for products and services we'll be looking at Lightworks. This is the unknown item I was thinking about doing. I knew I needed to do it. I'm trying to do a different category for each item. I've got the writing and learning, and now we're looking at video production. I thought would be a good one to do, and so I'll take a look at downloading and seeing if I can do the same things I can do with my current editing software, which is the stuff that came free with my laptop, and seeing if I could do the same thing and maybe some new features that would improve my ability to edit and alter video. And I'm using the free packet. I'm not looking to invest in a big packet, but I hear it's a good setup. I wanted to experiment with it, see how it goes. So I'll take a good look at it. I'll do a little bit of a recording of the process as I go through to do this, and I'll give my thoughts and feedback about the actual product and things I think I could probably do with it, or other people could do with it. And I'll see you then. See you on the other side. Alright, so this is pretty much just it. It's lwks.com. Download Windows, because that's what this machine uses. Yeah, sure, whatever. English, okay. Next. Setup was completed successfully. Next. Finish. So Lightworks, professional editor for everyone. Back to the website. And I don't want the offers. I don't want the news. I don't want Red Shark magazine. I'm a hobbyist. I just want to register my copy so I can try using it. Okay, I got a confirmation email. So yeah, just go to your email and hit the link, and congratulations, successfully confirming your account. Yay! Now can we try it? You have successfully activated Lightworks free. Create a new project. Sure. Create. I need you to work with me here then. Okay, this button here jumps up a level. Documents, drop, favorites, links, music, pictures. I don't know why it stores my videos in pictures, but sure, let's do that. So how about 11:02? That's more than I want to go into. There we go. That ought to do it. Let's see what this one is. I don't even remember. I should probably label these better. What am I doing with that? To import clips, just click the import icon on the toolbar. Sure, let's take a look at that. Okay, if you say so. I'm just gonna tinker with this until I figure out some ideas that work and don't work for what I want to do with it. And I'll come back and any ideas or things that are showing up different. Try this one more time. Alright, Lightworks. Download was pretty straightforward. having to sign up to the website to use it. Unexpected, but not a big deal. Loading one of my last videos into it to try to tinker with editing was an exercise in frustration. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't say some horrible things to my computer. It's the least intuitive piece of software for editing anything that I've ever used. It reminds me of using DOS. Sure, at some points that was useful software, but I'd just as soon not do it if I don't have to. So trying to figure it out on my own like that was frustrating. I did end up going to the website, and if you do download this, I totally recommend go to their website, go to the videos tab, go down to tutorials, and watch their tutorials. It'll make a difference in how you use the software. I understand it a little bit better now, and I get a grasp of what it can do. I still can't use it yet, because I'm not handy with it yet. But, that being said, if I want to rate this, I'm going to rate it about a 3.7 out of a 9.2 for my current uses. I just have no use for it right now. What I'm doing right here, right now, is good enough. And it's a lot less frustrating. So I can do what I need to do with this now. But for future uses, which we'll get to shortly, I'm going to say this has got to be a 7.8 out of an 8.3. This is easily one of the most versatile and capable suites of software that you can get for free. And with that in mind, before I ramble too far, I should start breaking this down into my usual 6. This will come in really handy when I get around to the idea of making an intro for each of these videos. I know I did just a title splash with simple font that you can do in really the editor that came on my computer. I could probably even do that better using what I have right now, but I don't think it's super necessary. But if I were to do something as I grow this channel, potentially in the future, I think I can do a decent splash at the beginning. And I probably will. Just to experience the software a little bit more. It'd be a good opportunity to play with it and see what I can do with it. This one's kind of related to the last one, is the unsubscribed viewer video for my YouTube channel, where people come to my channel and want to know what I do on my channel. One of these videos, if they were to watch this one, they'd think I review software. If they were to watch one of the last ones I did, they'd think I just read books. If I want to give them an idea of what I do on my channel, I want to be able to edit together a lot of old videos and string them together with fades and techniques that splash at the beginning and some other effects that I think I could do a better job using Lightworks than I can with what I currently use. Is for crowdfunding videos. You can use what's on your laptops or computers now, and I suppose you could probably produce a good quality sit down and tell people about your idea video. But if you want to do something more animated and interactive and artistically done, you're going to get better results using the tools available through Lightworks. It has more capability. I think it could be useful for just having some fun with making spoof videos of either music videos or some of those. If I had written this movie, I would have changed this scene kind of programming, where I can slap together a costume and act out a silly scene or stuff like that. Being able to edit it more like a real editing suite of software, which, I mean, the stuff on my computer will only get me so far, but this set of software will definitely get me further. It makes me think of some of the scripts I wrote a while back when we had Script Frenzy available. Actually, I did a month where I wrote 5 different scripts, and a couple of them were for a movie and TV program. And I think, I could probably take some of those out and dust them off and take a look at it. I had a couple other ideas a while after that about some scripts that require a visual media to experience. I mean, I've written some graphic novel scripts, and I've written some simple stage play scripts, but taking advantage of film and screen techniques, this software opens up the idea of being able to do that myself, rather than at some point having to talk to a production company, that kind of thing. I could try to make some simple version of that and do it myself, and that opens up doorways. The opportunity and the capability to do it, knowing that it can be on my own computer now, is kind of cool. Watching the demos that they use to show you how to use the software has made me aware of how I tailored the way I do these videos to what I'm able to do with the software I already had. It's made me aware of the fact that if I wanted to use this software, I'd actually have to. I'd be required to do these videos differently, because I don't know if I could do what I'm doing right now simply and easily with what they have in the Lightworks, because Lightworks is more complicated to get the grasp of, but you can do much more with it. The instinct that reference that came to mind when I first was playing, when I first realized what you could do with it, was what I'm using right now is sort of an MS Paint compared to Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop. You can do a lot with it if you know what you're doing, and there are people who make art that sells in galleries with MS Paint, but you are working within a series of constraints that when you look at what you can do with something like Lightworks, a lot of those constraints drop away. Doing the simple things that you're used to doing might be seen as not as useful anymore now that you can do something bigger and better, so that it might be harder to do those simple things the way you did them before. But the realization that I could do some really big things at some point makes me think of other ways to shoot and other techniques I could be using for video making, and just getting an awareness of other techniques and practicing them a little is kind of a good experience, and it makes me more conscious of the choices I'm making and what I'm doing right now. So those are the thoughts I have off of this. I can see this could be very useful for people making videos from their scripts, and hopefully it inspires you to something creative with it. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.